Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Major situation, major escalation, danger, stranger danger, but it's not that much stranger because we know who the victim is and we know who the perpetrator is, the suspect. The suspect, US, the victim, Turkey, or vice versa. It depends how you look at it. So, US fighter jet downs a drone, a Turkish drone, armed Turkish drone, my friends. Can you believe that? Now what? Is Erdogan gonna do what? Maybe stand down? We'll see. Now that's a big escalation right here. Let me show you. So this article comes from CNN. US fighter jet downs a drone belonging to NATO ally Turkey over Syria, officials said. And it's not an unarmed, it's armed. Here it is from CBS News as well. US F-16 fighter jet shoots down an armed Turkish drone over Syria. Now what? This is from the 5th of October 2023 at 1:10 p.m. But now is what? 2:50. A US F-16 fighter jet shot down an armed Turkish drone and that was operating near American troops in Syria Thursday after several warnings, according to US officials. What are the US troops doing in Syria again? Oh yeah, they take the oil. My bad, I got it. Were they invited by the legitimate government of Syria? No, but never mind international law that these guys are yapping around in Ukraine. They are occupying, my friends. These guys are occupying. They got about 900 reported troops in northeast Syria, where Syria has its oil reserves, and extracting the oil. Remember, the Americans or NATO were never invited in Syria. They just landed. Just came over and that's it. What are they going to do? Nothing. And they talk about Russia. That's why when you see these guys pointing the finger at some people doing possibly a bad thing, they did it probably 10 times worse. Now that's why you can't really say, yeah, okay, but you're talking, why don't you solve your problem first, and then you come over, and then we take care of this guy. Let's take it in a chronological order. How about that? If you say that, you're called anti-this, denial this, babalila, biba, baba, baba. Let's see what's going on here first. The shoot down came after repeated communication to stay away from US ground troops near Al-Hasakah. I'm going to look where it's at. In northeastern Syria. This is believed to be the first time the US has shot down a drone from Turkey, which is a NATO ally. Wait, maybe this was a setup, an understanding between the two. That was a signal towards the Russians, in a way, come over us and we're going to queue up. Remember that the Russian Sukhois attacked on a few occasions a few drones, American drones in Syria, while the Americans were conducting some anti-terror operations. They were working for the good on an occupied territory in the name of good, to keep us safe, because that's national interest. Wherever they want it, whatever the Americans decide that that's the national interest or the national threat, they will intervene. In your bed, they will be in your bed. You come home, what's going on between you two guys? National interest. Oh, okay, my bad, thank you. Continue, my bad. Music a little bit louder or softer? How do you want it? Oh, the champagne, you want more champagne? Yeah. Okay, anyway, so let's see where that location is, okay? All right, we got it. And guess what? This Al-Hashakahal is not by California Bay. Neither by Florida or New York. Jesus Christ, is in the Middle East. Can you believe that? Let me show you. Jesus Christ, my friends. Here it is. All right, this is the, let's put it Middle East, however we want to call it. You got Saudi Arabia, you got Iran, you got Iraq, and you got Syria right here. All right, this is Syria. Now this is where the United States of America is located, in this area right here, by Turkey, right, by Iraq, Iran. Now this is where they took over. They're not supposed to be there. Now, that is very close to, let me show you this, to right here. You see that from here, you got Russia right here. And you got Armenia right here. I was about to say the brown color is Armenia right here. Azerbaijan. Now I'm going to show you where this little town of Bethlehem is located. Right here. Al-Hasakah. Al-Hasakah. I don't know. Just right here. And this little corner. So if we look over that, it should be right here. Let's go back to the little article. So Turkey has for the past several days been retaliating against the Kurdish Workers' Party PKK for a suicide bombing that took place in Ankara Sunday. Turkey considers the Syrian Democratic Forces who partner with the US. Syrian Democratic Forces partner with the US in the mission to defeat ISIS. I thought the victory was declared. Didn't say we won? As an arm of the PKK, which has deemed a terrorist, it has deemed a terrorist organization. There are about 900 US troops operating in Syria as a part of the mission to defeat ISIS on someone else's land. The US is holding diplomatic conversations with the Turks. Now, a lot of things to unpack here, a lot of garbage. So the Turks probably attacked what they say this guy is responsible with attacking their capital, Ankara. So they were trying to do that, but they are under the protection of Al Capone because they pay. With what? Well, we'll invite you here. With nothing. We have no international recognition, but hey, I'm talking about being a country. The only authorized legal authority that could invite foreign forces, armies in the country of Syria is Bashar al-Assad, the president of Syria. He is the only one. He is the recognized leader at the United Nations. Not PKK, P99. No Walter PKK. Nothing like that. Or PPK. Whatever it is. So anyway, one of the two, I can't remember. So we have here the Americans landing in someone else's country, sucking the oil, defending some people that the leader of the country cannot get rid of or make peace. Basically creating a situation in someone else's country. Those guys, according to the Turks, are responsible for attacking and bombarding their city. Those guys fly into Syria, international recognized country, independent and sovereign, supposedly, but the Americans are already there. I think the Brits are already there too. So these guys enter, shoot whomever they want, they go over there, the PKK runs out under the US's little wing. These guys want to shoot them, they go around like the, how do you call it, like the fox around the chicken coop. And then all of a sudden the big guy shows up, boom, and kills the fox. My friends, and the fox took a poop on the fox's, how do you call it, kids. Now, what happened? Well, we know what happened here. The drone was armed, ready to bombard probably the PKK guys, and the Americans were over there among them and say, get the fuck out, we're here, don't come near. And this guy says, Erdogan, what do we do? Go on. Go on. Anyway, so that's what happened. Now what? If this was for real, and I'm going to discuss the other scenario, which is let's do this so the Russians and the Syrians get the hint. Don't come close because we mean business. Remember, the Americans did not attack, did not shoot the Russian Sukhois. They didn't take their airplanes up when the Sukhois were buzzing the drones. But they are up against Turkey. Interesting, don't you think? Why? Because these guys don't pick fights at their level. They know they can, come on Erdogan, here is F-35 for you. We're going to up it from F-16s or something, But anyway, they can make it nice, soothe it with Erdogan. But with Putin, niet. So, my friends, let's say it was like this. Oh, we did it. We're going to discuss. Should now talk about it later. With the Russians, hey, we're going to do this, Erdogan, and we do this, and those guys will see. I think the first option is about 85%, which is the don't come close, go, boom, versus the, let's say, 15, the other one, let's do it. But these guys are gonna see it. We're gonna be afraid to come around again, so we don't have to, lose face again. Interesting. Now this, if you remember, no person was killed, just a drone, an armed drone. Remember when Turkey used an F-16 to down the Sukhoi 24, remember, in northern Syria, claiming that they entered for about 5 seconds, I'm just kidding, about, how was it? 10 seconds, 15 seconds, I can't remember how much it was. It was not like hours, or with a jet, you can imagine, in an hour you're already in Russia. If you cross, I'm just exaggerating again. So nevertheless, remember when they downed that one and the guy ejected the Russian pilot and it was killed by the ISIS down there? And what happened? Putin was angry as fuck with Erdogan. Nothing happened after that, and they were not in the same organization. Now this one could be just another reason for Erdogan. We got him! Negotiation! The bazaar. Get one free, buy two. You'll see. Erdogan will be upset now, very upset about it, and he says, we're gonna bargain now. We got something to get them. They owe us. There's not gonna be anything else. You'll see. The Americans will say, pay a little bit more attention, bud. And you guys say, How is Erdogan gonna save face? He's gonna start threatening, and he's gonna receive something in exchange. You'll see. That's how they function. Kip, kaparap, kupuruk. Bazaar. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.